Well, hello everybody. Oh my goodness, we've been looking forward to this. We've got cakes, we've got a quiz. Oh, whoa. What are you doing to us, Hannah? Oh my. Shall we get started? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. You're watching us live here at Highlight Crafts. It's a little bit exciting. I have never ever done a show in my life in what? 30 something years. I've never done a show that's had cake on it like this. Manda, you're mixing.
I am mixing.
Oh, look at her cakes, everybody.
Welcome to the bakery.
Look at those.
Wow.
And they smell amazing.
Congratulations, everybody. We've all got massive smiles on our faces. I don't think it's just the bacon sandwiches that we've just asked for. We have got a great show lined up for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whiz through some of the stuff on the counter. Then we're going to go to our Amanda and have a look around some of these cakes. Oh, I can feel my tummy rumbling. Our Hannah has been up to all sorts of blinking mischief. She is our producer director, and she has actually got pictures for us. That's nothing against the pictures to come in the next show. But in this hour, we are going to be looking and talking all things candle cakes. Now, the nice thing about this is we're going to take your crafting into another sphere. Maybe you thought candle making wasn't for you, because I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of time for my own personal crafting. I do a lot of stuff for work, but when it comes to my own personal crafting, I sometimes have to pick and choose what I want to do. And so candle making, you know, lots of people buy them as gifts or give them as gifts. So I would be thinking, yeah, I like doing it, but it's not my top, it wouldn't be my top three. That's just changed. Oh my goodness, it's changed. Because, and I looked around at all the candles I've been given over this year. So people coming to stay, people thinking that, you know, they don't know what to buy you for your birthday, so they buy you candles. But if I was receiving candles like this, it would be a whole different thing. But besides that, the actual wow of when you take them out the mould, that's the bit that's got me hooked, because you just don't expect them to be as good as they are. They're phenomenal. Let's take a little look at what we've got on this show, and I'm going to say lots of hellos and lots of warm welcomes to you, and we're going to also talk about a quiz that we've got. So we've got our lovely Julie's watching, Fran's here, and our lovely Mitch, Jonathan, Sarah Jane, Marianne, Diane. We've got June. We've got our Wendy's here, Barbara, Jane. Good morning to Jane, and Sarah Jane, and Veronica, and Pat. Good morning, Mrs. H999. Good morning, Lou. Lou Greentree, and our lovely Lynn. Good morning to Penny, and Ria, Trisha, Daphne, Karen, all of you. Good morning, everybody. It is a pleasure to have your company. Can't believe it's Cheryl. Good morning. Diane, good morning. Oh, Diane Shaw. I wonder if we're related, because Shaw's my married name. That's like the Waitman. I don't know, did you know that Waitman's a previous name from a previous person? I was trying to think of a word then. Yeah, a previous thingy. Annette, good morning to you. And Darren, good morning. Lorraine, good morning. Mel, good morning. Andrea, lots of you joining. Going to give you a minute or two to join before I tell you what we've got for you, because these are deals. I'm not sure the stuff we've got on the show is going to last either, because a lot of you have been shopping ahead. So we've got some quite deep stock, so hopefully we've got enough for everyone. But I've been thinking about what I'm going to be doing, and I am taking up candle making. Now, I've made a fair few in my time because we do it as part of work. But as I said earlier, it wouldn't be my go-to choice of projects at home. But that changed this last couple of weeks, because when I saw what Amanda was making with these, and she keeps sending me pictures of them, and they're in the middle of the night, I'm getting a picture from them. They're blinking gorgeous. So let's talk about how we shop and what we do. So first of all, and so we have got a fabulous little business here in Derbyshire. And we're a family business. We're all family, whether you like it or not. You've just joined us. So, and what we do is we craft, and we're passionate about it. We're passionate about crafting. We're passionate about education, inspiration. We like to have a little bit of fun. Life's too short. Everybody has their own challenges in the world, and this is our chance to be able to just put those to one side for a little while, have a moment of quiet, and you know that thing that happens when you start crafting, and you just go like that, and you suddenly realise 2 hours later, and the time's just gone, and you didn't even think about the fact that you should have been cleaning the windows. Don't do cleaning windows. You should have been getting the dinner ready, or the children are on their way back from school, because it's our time. So this is your time this morning. So we're going to have a brilliant morning. First of all, if you haven't shopped from us before, you need to join the club. It's free to join. Visit Highlight Crafts, get on the Highlight Crafts and join our club. You'll start collecting points, but you also get your discounts. So the prices you see today are not the prices you're going to pay, not for anybody. You will all pay a lower price. Then the next thing is the way you shop. So you type in the comments, just like you're all typing, hi, and you're saying hello, and Helen's telling it's pouring down with rain, and everybody's saying hello. You tell us how it is. Karen says it was a practice marriage. I didn't practice it very well, did I? Well, anyway, no, it was him. He left. I didn't. I'd have still been doing that. And then look what I would have missed out on. The best thing in my life, which is my lovely Carl. So he actually, and now know he did me a favour. It didn't feel like it at the time, but it does now. Anyway, where did that go? So that's what we like. We tell you it all. We tell you everything. Some of us overshare a little bit. I think I'm one of those. Manda, you overshare, don't you?
A lot. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's meet the team. This is our Manda. She's as mad as a box of frogs.
I'm a little bit excited about this because I want you all to feel and experience what it is to be able to have a finished product like this. And you're all looking at it going, yeah, all right, it's a doddle. It is so easy. And when you show you all the cheats to be able to create things that look like this, it really is super easy.
Something just vibrated in my pocket. I thought, what's that? It's my dad. Sorry, Dad, I'm busy. Well, and best thing is, it was a pocket call from him. Oops. Our lovely Hannah. Our lovely Hannah's our producer director. Actually, Hannah overshares a bit too.
I do all the time. I love a bit of overshare.
Yeah, it's a bit of a thing, isn't it?
We are all friends.
And
Absolutely.
then we've got our Lewis.
He doesn't share.
He doesn't overshare. No, we have to squeeze it out of him.
Doesn't share anything. Cake, anything like that. He likes to share our cake.
Did you know that Lewis is a martial arts expert? That's why we don't mess with him. He properly,
I wouldn't say expert.
Well, I know you are. You're serious. We can't even lift our leg up. You can do all sorts of moves. I think we need to get that filmed this week. If you would like to see Lewis doing some moves, type Lewis in the comments. Let's see how popular it would be. Yeah, we want him in his proper stuff, don't we?
Yeah, it's proper. Yeah, it's proper.
Do you wear one of those dressing gown things with? Is that what you wear?
Dressing gown.
Yeah. What are they called?
It's a dobok.
A dobok.
Dobok.
A dobok with
Dobok.
buck.
Bok.
Bok.
B-O-K.
A dobok.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like something out of Star Wars.
Oh, I mean, could you imagine if I went, I'm just going to put my dobok on today? I was
I can imagine Carl's face.
Oh, I
go.
don't think they even come in my size.
Oh, we've got so many Lewises coming in.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Lewis, can we have some confetti for Lewis?
Yes,
Let's have yay! Woo! There we go.
Yay.
Oh, I
Look
love
at
that.
this. Yay. Oh, Lewis, they love you. They want to see Lewis moves. We're gonna organise that for you this next couple of weeks. Right, everybody. So Linda says it's the best place to craft and shop. I've crafted for over 20 years and spent thousands on craft stuff. Got a room of it. I bet that room's a bit of a house. And she said, but they're a lovely team, funny and friendly. And when you have a problem, they're straight on it. Join up as it's fab. Thank you, Linda. That's really good. Is that Linda, aka my dad? No, it's Linda. Linda Parsons. Thank you, Linda. That is really, really lovely. Daphne, they want to see your face, Lewis.
You can see a beautiful video of Lewis's face on social
Where is it?
when he had the camera around the wrong way.
Oh yeah, that's called a blooper. That wasn't a posed one. Is that Sam? Sam, we need you to do a little thing. So Lewis, can we do this? Because I don't want to embarrass you without it.
Just show your face so everybody can see who you are. Who is the name behind the camera?
Just before we do it though, I do need to just warn you all that he's a bit of a Tom Cruise.
He is a bit of a Tom Cruise.
In fact, he could be the next 007 with the moves.
Blonde hair,
Right.
blue eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies especially, this is Lewis. Right.
There we go.
Come on, Sam.
Here we
Right,
go.
can we have
This is
confetti?
Yay!
Let's have
this
confetti.
is Lewis.
Oh my God. Look how tall he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, and broad. Wow. Oh gosh, this is embarrassing. That's making me go all hot. Right, guys, this is Lewis. Lewis,
This is
thank
Lewis.
you. Right, you come.
Right, I can leave now.
No, you wave.
I'm going.
No, he's always
gone.
gone. He's gone. Girls, was that all right? Oh my goodness me! Some of them are typing Lewis. Oh, Daphne Rogers says, "Oh, so handsome." Oh my goodness me! Definitely the next 007.
I know, right?
Oh, Lewis, hope your mum's watching.
Hope she's not.
Annette says, "Be still, my beating heart." Lorraine says, "You've got a good-looking son there, Amanda." Oh, Lewis is not Amanda's son. This is
That Ethan's my son.
you've got two, haven't you?
Yeah,
You've got
I've got
Ethan.
two. I've got Ethan and Cameron, but I don't have a Lewis.
Oh my goodness.
Bless him.
Oh, and Pam says, they're sorry, they're also embarrassing. Mitch says, "Hi Lewis, such a handsome young man." Wendy went, "He's a bit of all right." and Julie's gone, "Oh, hello." Oh my goodness, you lot, you are hilarious. Yes, so we're on a mission to get Lewis showing us a few moves. Right, now, he is on cameras today for us. And we've got lovely Hannah, who's on production. We've got our Amanda, who's getting ready to make cakes for us. And myself, Stephanie. And then I just rang Carl and said, "Can we have bacon sandwiches?" And he went, "How many?" And he said, "What? How many people are in work?" And I was like, "Yeah, people have just come in to do their job." That's what we do because we love you all so much and we just want to make sure we give you the best experience.
We do.
So if you want to shop with us, when you shop with us, because you're going to want to, all you have to do is type in the comments, the word shop followed by the code. So the first one is shop mold. And that will get you this mould. Now, we've got a couple of different colourways of this, but you don't have to choose a colour, you'll just get one. But this mould will make you cakes like this. Now, I know that in the future, Amanda is going to be doing pizza slices with it.
Yep.
You're going to be making ice cream wafers with it.
Yep.
This is, it's got 8 slices of cake, but each one of them is deep enough and it's got these little feet on the bottom. So when we choose our moulds, we test them all before we decide that we think it's right for you. Shop mould, this one, $14.99 gets you that. That's before your club discounts and before your points. And just so that you can see how sturdy that is, I'm just going to put that on top and look, it hasn't moved. And that is a big piece of cake.
It is a big piece of cake.
But think about this. What would you pay for that if that was in a little boutique shop that sold giftware? What would that be? $14.99?
Yep.
$16.99? These slices of cake, imagine that as a gift. Now, Lewis can see all of your messages, so I'm just going to let you know that if you write anything complimentary, he will see that. If you write anything smutty, he will see that too. He will see it all. So, just letting you know. Okay.
Mitch said, can feel the heat of Lewis blushing from here.
Yeah, the candles are going to melt.
Yeah, bless him. Sorry, Lewis.
Oh, Lewis, do you know that's a great thing? It's our whole team
it is.
love a bit of fun. We're all good, and if they didn't before they joined us, they do now. Right, candle dye.
Yes.
Now, Amanda, this is important because you were telling me the other day, oh, you can't use that doesn't work.
Yep.
You've got to get the right product, haven't you?
You have, absolutely you have.
So we've got 2 sets of colours for you, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 colours. 16 colours, and we've got warm colours and cool colours. If you would like shop warm, they are just $18.99. And the cool colours also $18.99. So choose which are going to be your favourites. So this one, in fact, both of these were made with the warm colours. So shop warm, and that gets you the warm colours. Shop cool, and that gets you the cool colours. Right, we're going to move on then to these little things. I never knew how good these were until I got them. You absolutely love them, don't you?
Absolutely. For all the detail pieces, for doing your layering up, getting into all those little things, because as you can see on top of the cakes, these are some moulds that we've had on before. But for just spooning that little bit that you need in there, they're fantastic. And because they're silicone, nothing sticks to them.
Right. Now, the other thing that's important is you can get these, you can buy them really cheap, but they're not as robust.
No.
And they don't hold their shape, and they're not stackable like these are. This set, you're going to get all 4 of these little mini cups. Shop cup, they are £15 and...
Is it
96 pence. You need these little cups. We're just going to check that price for you. Oh, it is right, so we're okay then. But they are properly robust. So when the wax is in them, they don't misshape.
No.
They don't go out of shape. They are super firm. And this, you can pick it up with that and it doesn't do that.
No.
So if you'd like to get those, shop cup. Right, of our mould, 10% of the stock has gone already. Are we going to go quick because we need to get to those moulds and then get to a demo, don't we?
Do you want me to do this and I get ready?
Yeah, let's
right,
do that.
Let me come out
Right,
yes,
so
okay.
then, and our quiz. So,
Quiz?
I'm just going to tell you about the quiz. So, that thing's, I don't know what I've done with that, broke it. Right, here's our quiz. So, question number 1. What type of cake is this?
And that's what they get. That's what they're going to win.
Is that what you're going to win?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to win a piece of cake?
Yes,
Somebody
candle
is going to
cake.
win a candle cake. Oh, Amanda, that's brilliant. Could they have the one with jam?
Do you want?
Can we send them 2?
Yeah.
We'll send you 2 candle cakes. Right, everybody enter this quiz. What type of cake is this? Okay, that's the first one. Right, then, next item for you. A collapsible bowl and your long lighter. Now, this long lighter, we recently used these at Doncaster and they were brilliant. Even in a really big workshop environment, that's just Amanda just making a special mixture. And you've got here In fact, Lewis, could you just go and show what Amanda's making? Because that's going to look very different in a couple of minutes' time. Amanda, can you just tell everybody what you're doing?
I've took my mic off so it's not as loud on the
Right.
mixer. It is, I am actually making whipped wax that we're going to put into a piping bag, and you can pipe with it, would you believe? And it's incredible. Just needs to cool down a little bit, and all of a sudden it's just like you're piping with the cream or fondant that you used to piping with. It is amazing. So just even doing this, you've got the ability. So that is how we've got the fondant in the cake slices. How cool is that?
Right, so while Amanda's making her whipped candle wax, let's just show you what we've got then. So we've got our long lighter. You click it here. It already comes with everything to get you started. I'm sure the batteries are already in it. It adjusts, refills and locks, conforms to all the different security things and health and safety stuff, and you get your collapsible bowl. Both of these things. Now, the reason I wanted you to have the collapsible bowl with this is because when you're working with warm wax, it's good to have a bowl with cold water in it. Because if you are working with what you might want to, there's some techniques where you're going to see us drip wax into cold water and get different effects. So that's really useful, and it's good for cleanup. So if you want both of those items together, shop bowl, they're just £12.98. We also have for you a messy mat. Now, messy mat, A3 messy mat, super, super important to protect everything you've got. £12.85. It literally, the wax will just scrape off this. It's really easy to do. I'm going to show you our wax melting pot. So, because this comes as a proper kit, because you get your candle wicks, you also get a thermometer, you get a rubber spatula or silicone spatula, you get your wick positioners, and you get loads of them. You're going to get the power cable, of course, and then you get your wax melting pot. Now, it comes with a ridged lid here so that when you're pouring, it doesn't accidentally pour from the sides. It only comes through the pot. The cable goes in here. It's got an adjustable temperature control there. It has its lid with its little steam hole up here, and it also comes with the little wax stickers that hold the wax wicks in place. All of that together. Oh, I beg your pardon, because it also comes with its Teflon mat as well, non-stick mat, heat resistant mat. All of that, shop melt. And $69.99 will get you that pot. Now, sorry? $59.99, and that's before your club discounts. The other thing, everybody, that's important is that we test all of our product for you. And you may see another product that is your clear candle gel. But we test it for the quality. We would never share something that we wouldn't buy ourselves. That's what's really important. So I'm gonna skip our mica powders because we've had them on a lot over the last couple of days. If you want mica powders, we'll do those later on. But I do want to talk about your clear candle wax. Amanda uses this to make ice cubes. So she's literally used it.
Shall I fetch one?
Yeah, go and fetch one. We use it to make ice cubes and clear candles, but wait and see. This is now a journey of designing candles. It's a journey of taking us through other things. Can I say hello to everybody who's just joined? If you haven't watched us before, we're this crazy craft company in Derbyshire. We're all super passionate about what we do. It's really, really important to us that we share everything we know. And in the business, I bet we've got at least a couple of 100 years worth of experience in the craft industry, if we added us all up. I mean, some of us are quite old, but yeah, everybody is here because They love their craft. They love you guys, but they really want everything to be as effective and perform the best it possibly can. That is that. An iced coffee. Look at it. Look, it's candle wax. It's in an iced coffee. Look at you can see the ice cubes in the bottom of it. Isn't that clever? Right, so let me show you some more. Amanda's going to take you on this journey. Coffee beans and chocolate sticks at the side. If you're wondering why you need all this, imagine that when you walked into a shop. You see that whipped cream that she's making at the moment?
Hot chocolate.
That's Candle. Whipped hot chocolate. It looks like it is layered. It's even got caramel in it. It's even got the chocolate running down the chocolate's running down the side of the glass. Right, shop gel, everybody. $17.99 gets you 500 grams of clear gel. Going to get on to a couple more sets of moulds you need. So our cupcake moulds, these ones, you're going to get 6 of them. You're going to get 6 cupcake moulds.
12. There's 12.
12.
6 colours will vary. There's 2 of each.
Did you get 12?
12. Yeah, there's 2 orange, 2 blue.
Oh my gosh, there is. Wow, how have we done that? They're only $12.99. Oh, blinking heck. They're $12.99, guys. Now, you could use these for real food, but if you're going to do that, make sure you get a separate set because they are, once you get 2 of each colour, you're going to get 12 moulds. They're going to look like this. They allow you to make cupcakes like this. Look at, that's wax, guys.
You can demould that one. You can take the silicone off it. Demould it.
Oh, look at that. Oh my.
It's a Victoria sponge I whipped up last night.
So that is, and then literally, you don't even have to wash them. It's completely reusable. That is your set of moulds. Your cupcake mould, oh my gosh, it's just gone crazy for those. So you are going to get 12 of these, not 6, but 12. And you're going to get all of these colours. The colours might vary, but I don't think so, but I'm just going to say it in case. So that is your set of 12 cupcake moulds for £12.99. But then we've got these. Oh, imagine if you've got this one, right? And then you go for these shaped ones. Look at that. How fantastic is that? Right, now, your shaped moulds, you're going to get all of the shaped moulds that you see here. So you're going to get, the colours will vary, so it's going to be different colours. A star, a heart, a round, a square, and a floral. You're going to get all of those for $9.99. There's your heart. Look at that as a cupcake. Imagine that for birthdays.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Just literally special candles in them. We're really busy, everybody. You're going to need your soy wax, and we've also got beeswax as well. So we've got a bundle for you, $19.99. This has got a great saving on it. And again, that's before your club discounts. So if you want to get hold of this, Shop Bundle gets you both of those. Our Cadence paints. So let's say, for instance, you want to paint the bottom of your cupcake. So you want it to look like it's got a cupcake wrapper on it. Shop Vintage gets you the colours that you can see at the top. $14.99. They're down from £21.96. The next collection we've got for you. Shop Serenity. Those ones, again, they're only $14.99. That's a bit of a crazy price. $14.99 gets you those. Or imagine all that pastel cream that you're going to be able to mix and make. And you can put the paint in the wax as well as painting it over the wax. Then the next set of colours that we've got for you, Shop Heritage, 14.99 gets you 4 colours, gets you that pink, that gold. That's going to be a fantastic one for cake making. Finally, we've got 2 more for you. We have Shop Timeless, $14.99 gets you all of those. And then 1 other set of colours, Shop Heirloom, and you're going to get those. That's paint set number 8. Right, before we go to our lovely Amanda, we need to do a bit more of our quiz. So this one, and I've seen a lot of different answers for this. What do you call this cake? This one, what do you call this cake? And it is a girl's name. What do you call this one? So question number 1, doesn't matter what order you type them in. Question number 2, we need you to give us the answers to both of those. And for anybody that would like to see Lewis actually doing his moves, not in today's show, but at some point in the future, type Lewis in the comments. Right, Amanda, tell us what we've got here. Oh my goodness, we've got sprinkles, we've got all sorts.
Everything.
We've got jam. How did you make the jam?
Just in the bottom of the bowl, when it starts cooling down, just keep mixing it so it stays like, so it's almost just before it sets, and then you literally spread it like you would spread your jam onto your cake, okay? It is super cool. So I've already got some of the moulds. I'm just going to open this one. Again, you can see, doesn't leave anything behind. Nothing. So cleanup is going to be ridiculously easy. So that is your star mould. I've demoulded that one. You've seen the one with the rose, which is beautiful, and the heart. Then that one is your square. But again, just because it's a cupcake doesn't mean that you've got to work with them that way up. You can turn them over, okay? And then that one is then finally your circle. So I've just demoulded that one because in a minute we are going to then do some whipped wax because it's nearly cool enough for me to do it. Now in the bottom of here, like Stephanie suggested, I've actually coloured some wax yellow. That's a cheese slice for when I do my pizzas. Okay, so I've got a cheese slice cooling in the bottom of that mould, so you don't have to fill your mould full, okay? And you know, like your fancy cakes that you get that are multicoloured layers, just wait for that layer, part fill your mould, wait for it to cool, put your next colour in, and you can then have your striped layers. It's beautiful.
This looks like a slice of cheesecake.
Isn't it cool? That's mica, so I've put mica in it and the mica sank into the bottom so it looks like it's been baked on the top.
Wow. Okay, I've got a few questions.
Okay.
If you wanted holy cheese, could you wait until it's nearly cool and press something into it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can, yes.
Right. Wendy's saying Amanda needs a candle club. I 100% agree with you because I've seen so many different kinds of candles that you can make. Now, our mixer is currently out of stock, everybody. Oh, we've got 4 mixers left. Oh my word.
Anna's not seen this. It's
Wow.
just cooled down enough. Look at that. And you need it. Can you smell it, Lewis? It smells of vanilla, doesn't it? Because I put vanilla essence in it.
I am so hungry.
Oh, that's good because our bacon sandwiches just arrived.
Okay? So
Yay.
you spin it, but you saw how full that was. It wasn't a full pot of wax, but because I've put all the air in there now, look at that. Look at that. Isn't it cool? It's really cool. Sniff.
Look at this.
Smells like vanilla. So I've got my piping bag ready, and you literally use it like you're piping.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wax, guys. This is wax.
Right.
It is warm, but it's not too warm that you're going to go, oh, I can't handle it. Okay.
Hang on then. Right.
Right. Okay.
Right, guys.
Yep.
Everybody's going,
Sorry.
Amanda, that's brilliant. It's all right, it's just dropped the cream on. Is that
me.
like one of those things you turn it upside down and hold it over your head?
No, I'm not yet. Maybe in another couple of minutes I might do it, but I'm not doing it just yet.
Right,
So, you know when
so-
you've got your cream and you want it running down the edges? And it just runs down the sides. Just like you would, like you see in the fancy photos when they do things. Look at that.
Oh, can we put a bit of chocolate in the top?
We will in a minute. Let me just do this. I'm in a pipe. What, bobos? Goodness me. Right, okay, I'm just put that in there like that. Shake it down to the bottom. And the piping bags, I've got a nozzle and it's just so easy. You're going to watch?
Listen, everybody thinks this is crazy. Oh, Amanda,
that.
that's blinking crazy.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm now going to take the top of my cake.
I guess as it cools as well, it'll go more peaky.
Yep,
Oh, look at that.
like that. If it gets so it's starting to go hard, just get it going again, like that. Okay, and I'm just going to sit that nozzle in there. How's that going? Oh, that's hard enough. There we go. There's your cake. Okay, where's my chocolate pieces? I've got a box of chocolate pieces somewhere.
Right, we've got loads of questions that are coming in for
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
in a
Get
second.
your chocolate,
Right.
get 'em
What
in.
about these little bits? Can we have these?
Yeah, so let's put us biscuits in the top.
Did you use a soap mould to make those?
Yes, I use this one.
Yeah, that's... Can we
I
put-
just did it shallow.
Oh, because it's got a pattern in the bottom. So this is like getting those fancy biscuits.
Put your biscuits in.
Oh, Amanda, everybody's loving this.
Like that. Okay, put your biscuits in like that. And that's how easy it is. It's silly easy.
That is brilliant.
Okay, I need my little brush. Oh, I've got me chocolates are here. Look, I've got a box full of chocolates waiting. Look at all these I've painted. I've got white chocolate. Would you like a white chocolate? Or would you
I'll
like
have it
a
after
rose?
my bacon sandwich.
After your bacon sandwich, you can have a chocolate.
Right, so tell us what you're going to do
I'm
now.
going to put the mica powder.
Right, so you go into with it your brush.
Yeah.
You're using one of the goat's brushes.
Yep. Just like you put your dust on.
Just a little bit of chocolate on the top. Oh, Amanda, that is thinking brilliant.
Just like that.
Oh.
How cool is that? That is like
Right.
seriously cool, isn't it? And you can all be doing this at home.
Right.
It is so much fun.
Okay, so Sarah Jane has just come in and says, I'm confused. Just come in again. Thought this show was candles. They are. That is what they are. There's the wick. Look at this. Sarah Jane, we're making cake candles. We're making really special candles.
Yeah.
It's super, super exciting. Right. So we've got loads of questions, Amanda. You're gonna have to.
Yep, absolutely. Please.
I need you to focus.
Yes,
'cause
I'm
there's
focused.
lots. Are you?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm focused, yeah.
Right, because Amanda goes in his own little crafty world, and we have to get her back to the window to talk to her. Right. So Sandra says these are amazing.
Thank you,
Daphne,
Sandra.
wow. Right. Wendy says, is anyone else craving a piece of cake?
Yep.
Mrs. H says, when does Amanda put the wicks in the candle cakes, please?
Right. So on that one, I didn't put it in because I needed to show you, just because I needed to show you the actual how you pipe it. So I normally, when it's in here and it's warm
In the mould.
once it's gone warm and you can feel that it's solid, so you can press on it and you can feel with the candle wax that it's spongy in the middle, okay? That's when you don't take it out. As soon as you can feel that it's warm but not spongy, and then all I took was my candle needle
Or a pokey tool.
or a pokey tool, and I just sat one on top of the other so they were aligned, and I pushed it through, but do it while they are warm. If you do it when they've gone solid cold, you risk the breaking, okay, and splitting them.
Right, so I'm going to share with you another little top tip. If you get your pokey tool, so you hold the wooden handle, do not hold metal, otherwise you're going to burn yourself. You hold the wooden handle on the pokey tool, you take your long lighter, you heat up the pokey tool, and you can then melt through your wax candle. You can put your hole through it. In fact, I wonder if, well, we've got time. At some point, we'll get, in the next few minutes, when Hannah's finished her breakfast, we'll go and get a pokey tool and we'll show you that.
It's really
so
easy.
You can do it by heating it. So, right, let's do some more. So, Janet says, this is brilliant. Why do we need the beeswax? Right, then we're being asked, what wax are you using to make the cream? And what wax are you using to make the cakes? So first of all...
Any of it doesn't make any difference. They all
Right.
work exactly the same.
Right, so the difference for using beeswax. Beeswax is more flexible, isn't it, Amanda?
Yeah.
So if you were mixing, now when you make your candle flowers,
Yes.
you use
A mixture.
What kind of mixture?
I like
Mine's
it's
different, isn't it?
60-40 as a general recipe, but I like more beeswax, and it is a personal preference. That's all it is. It's very much a personal preference, okay? It's entirely up to you, but the mixture is actually, if you want to just work with soy wax, it's still the same. You can still just work with soy wax. And if you just want to work with the beeswax, you can. But mixing them together, they work beautifully together because...
And you get a slightly different scent too, don't you?
And you might get a bit more velvet, different feel to it. They'll mix
Right.
differently when they're blended together. It's like having your recipes and making your recipes.
Have you got your lighter here?
No.
Your hot lighter? Oh, we need the hot lighter too.
It
We'll
could
show
be
you this.
on my desk, Hannah. It's yellow.
Right, I'm just going to check for more questions. Right, how do you get the wick to run all the way through the cakes? And we'll show you that. Daphne says, Amanda, you're crafter of the year. Absolutely, definitely. Yeah, would you like a cuppa, Amanda, to go with your cake?
Yes, please. Oh, I've got to get it going again. There we go. Yes, please. I would love a cuppa. If you are somebody that's really professional at piping as well, you could do some amazing effects. But that is just a little cupcake. Where are my wax threads? There we go. Okay. Like so. There you go. Happy birthday, Lewis. How about that? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Now, imagine somebody that likes or is a lover of candles, okay? You can give them an advent calendar of candles now. Imagine having a cupcake box that's an advent calendar, because you can make it scented for Christmas. Use your Christmas scents, your oranges and your spices and things like that. Maybe you've got somebody that is a total coffee lover. Now you can give them a piece of cake that looks like it, and it smells exactly like coffee. Because when you open all, it does smell rather lovely.
It smells
in here,
gorgeous
everybody.
in here.
So here, I made the cake yesterday. I thought, right, okay, where else can I take this? Because I've been on a bit of a journey with it, as you can see.
Please, can I have a wick?
You want a wick? There's your wick. There you go.
Thank you.
So, this one, you know the big wooden soap maker that we've got, where it's the big long mould?
Yeah.
I used that mould to use the cake base. And then I
Wow.
whipped my wax, and this one is the family mould. So these are my biscuits. I've got my chocolates on here. I've made some flowers to pop onto the family, and I've got my wicks in here. So I've got biscuits in the background, chocolate cream, and I've made a whole cake.
That's a fantastic project.
And I love that it all drips. It all just runs down. It's fantastic. It is so much fun. Really is. And I can't tell you how incredibly easy it is to do this, because it is.
Do you want
and
to show everybody how to put a wick
inside
in
there?
there?
Right. That's not hot, is it?
No, I didn't wait
So,
until it was cold.
when you've got this, all your candle
Needle.
needle.
But with a candle needle, because it's
It's
metal,
a bit thin.
and the heat transfers. The good thing about these is it's got a wooden handle. So just make sure that you keep your fingers away from the flame.
And it goes in very easily. Now, we've also brought to you just recently something, oh, it's melted, that is our candle sand. And we are
Yes.
going to be bringing it back. Now, with your candle sand, you can then go so much further with all of these.
Sprinkles.
Because you can warm up your slices, dip it in the sand, and you've got a coconut coating. Okay? Colour the sand brown, put it in your glasses, and you've got cheesecakes because it's biscuit. Pop it around the top of a glass for a cocktail, and you've got the salted rim of a cocktail. There's so much more to come.
This is...
I am ridiculously... In fact, if I could say that I'm beside myself, I actually am.
Right, I'm just going to... Oh, we'll just do this quickly and then... So you
Just go back in and keep going until you can feel that you've gone all the way. Be gentle.
And don't worry that you get that little blob at
No.
the top because it wipes off.
Wipes away, look. And you just keep going until you've gone all the way through.
Right, guys. And then...
Oops,
Oops.
that's me.
Until Amanda got a bit carried away.
But do you know if that happens?
Put cream between it.
Melt it. Put it back
yeah.
together. It's wax. Okay? Just warm it up and stick it back together. It couldn't be easier.
Could you, Sam, because the bacon sandwiches are here, can you make sure that Sam upstairs gets his and everybody else? Right, everybody, I'm just going to remind you what you've got. Give Amanda a minute to have a quick bite of a bacon sandwich, answer a few questions for you. And so Cheryl says, absolutely amazing, so lifelike, so real. If you're selling at a craft stall, it needs a warning, definitely not edible. Right, talking about candle warnings now. Obviously, we all know these are mostly decorative, so I'm not sure many people are going to burn them because they look too good. Although I would, because I just know that I could make another one. Could you get Lewis his as well, please, Sam, when you've had yours?
Because he's starving.
Yeah, he's starving.
We've got all these cakes in front of him.
But the other thing is, on the Highlight Crafts downloads, now, there is a set of warning labels that you can download and print that you can then put, if you print them onto sticker paper, on the bottom of your candles. So then Julie says, have you tried rolling wax out to make icing on top of cakes? Well, Julie, I'm going to tell you that there's a lot more to come with rolled wax. It's just, this is...
Really? I can't give it you all in 1 hour.
There's so much to come. Honestly, chocolate curls, making flakes, doing sprinkles, yes, rolled icing. You have not seen anything yet. This is just absolutely incredible. And what's really exciting is that this is a proper little journey of crafting. And once you've got a few basic tools and equipment, you're going to be off. So, so don't forget the little warning labels that if you are selling your candles, you need to put on them, please. They are on a download from Highlight Crafts. That's one thing. That's safety. Make sure that you don't leave your hot wax unattended, especially if there's children in the house. Just please, let's all be a little bit sensible. But let me go through some of the stuff you need. You absolutely need your cake slices, because these might be cake slices at the moment. They're going to be pizza slices. They're going to be wafers for ice creams. You should see the ice cream molds that Amanda's got that are just brilliant. So if you pizza slices, shop mold, and this is $14.99. Things that are important. It's got little feet on the bottom of each slice. Do you know, we can find you cheaper molds, but they've got to be right. And this is a tool. So you've got each slice has got its own individual little mini feet. So that will sit perfectly. Even if I put the plate with the weight of those candles on, look, you can hear these bouncing on the plate before the mould loses its rigidity. Then you've got your candle inks. Now this is candle colour. So Shop Mould gets you this one. Candle colour, we've got Shop Warm or Shop Cool. And Amanda's going to talk to us about the amount of the colour that you need in there. The next thing that we've got for you, and if you want little plates and stuff like this to display your cakes on or your candles, we've got loads of those on the website. Look at that whipped cream inside. Look at it running down the side there. How cool is that? Right, then we've got these little pouring moulds. Now these Amanda uses when she wants to pour small amounts of things. If you want those, and again, these are really sturdy, look. But they're also flexible. They're like that, but they're flexible. Shop Cup, $12.99 if you want those. This is brilliant. Heating a piece of equipment, don't do it with matches. It's not safe holding the match. If you want the long lighter, we've got the long lighter and we've got the bowl together, the collapsible bowl. We're going to be showing you techniques that use with water and candles. So Shop Bowl gets you both of those, £12.98. We have our little quiz. So first question was, what kind of cake? And somebody is going to win 2 slices of candle cake. So please enter this one. So what kind of cake is this? What kind of cake is this? And what kind of cake is this? Okay, so this, we need the word. It's a type of fabric. What's that word? This one, we need... it's a girl's name, and this one we need what type of cake. And then while I'm here, I'm going to give you another one. What type of insect? Now, did you hear all the controversy about Colingate when one supermarket decided to copy another supermarket's? Yeah. That's what happened. It created a whole Colingate. Anyway, what's his name? What type of cake insect is he? We need to know that, please. Right, your messy mat. Oh, gosh. Do you know, for the sake of £12.85, I would say just do this, because please don't get the wax everywhere. You'll just waste time cleaning it up. Right, A3 messy mat, £12.85. That's a deal before your club discount. Then we've got this. This is your kit. This is your starter kit. And if you are whipping wax, you need a decent amount of it. It's $59.99, but you get a good quality melt pot. Now, we've been using ours for about 18 months. They're still going strong. It's got a handle that is heat resistant. It's got a little air vent. It's got a non-stick coating. It has your power point. It has its 2 different heat settings. And then all of this comes apart if you undo these 2 little screws, which Amanda and I did last weekend.
We did.
Because we took the one that I had the accident with the soap, we took it to pieces and reworked it and got it clean, and we took it apart, cleaned it all down and put it back together again. But the bit that impresses me is it's got this ridge. And that ridge means that when the wax pours, it pours through that spout because all of it is being directed to that spout. Then, to go with that, and you know, that as a melt pot on its own is not a bad price, but we're going to do a load more. We're going to give you our non-stick heat resistant mat. you've got your candle hole positioner. Yeah, actually, this candle, David uses this all the time. So it fits your waxes, your wicks, like that. So it actually will fit your wicks. You're getting your temperature probe so you can check the temperature, because as we get onto more complicated designs and at more advanced techniques, you will measure your temperature. You're going to get your spatula, you're going to get your wick positioners, and you're also going to get your wick holders that hold it in place on the bottom. So all of that, Shop Melt gets you all of that. Now, we don't have many of those left, but please don't miss out on them. Next thing is you're going to need some clear candle wax, because you're going to want to make ice cubes. You're going to want to make clear jellies. When we make trifles, you're going to want to make trifles. So you need your clear wax. Your clear wax is $17.99. It's gel, candle gel, and you get 500 grams. Now, we have properly researched the quality of the candle waxes to bring you the best quality we can. Some beeswaxes have got a lot of filler in them.
Yes, they have.
We have got you, as pure as we can get, to give you the best possible price, a bundle where you've got soy wax and you've got your beeswax. Both of those together, shop bundle, $19.99. Your cupcake molds, these, you're going to get 12 of them, and they are only $12.99. Super strong, the ones that Amanda's using all the time. These are designed for you to be able to make your cupcakes. That is the quality that you're getting. Right, then the next thing I've got for you is some more molds. These are different. You've got a heart. You've got the flower that's going to go on the top. Imagine that with some whipped cream coming down. Look at it, it's already got two fabulous colours. Then you've got your shapes. You've got the star. You've also got the square and the circle. All of those together. Nice little bundle at $9.99. Next one that we've got is our candle paints. Now, we've got loads of different colours for you here, but they're down to $14.99. There's there's £6 off each set. Well, £21.99, £6 off each set. This is Shop Vintage. This set is our next colourway, which is Shop Serenity. Then we go down to the next one, which is Shop Heritage. Then we go down again to the next one, Shop Timeless. And finally, we also have Shop Heirloom. So how do you colour your waxes? You can colour them with a liquid. You can colour them with mica. You can colour them with paint. But if you're using paint in candles, please use candle paint, because it is designed to be safe when it's burnt. So not acrylic, not watercolour, not any of the others. Let's play safe, because then we get the best results. That's what it's all about. Right, our lovely Amanda is getting ready to show you another demo. I can't believe how good this is. And I think we do need to go on a journey and put together a candle club, because if you imagine every month you could make another club. Right, Shop Cupcake, everybody, because I didn't give you the details for that one with all the different ones. A third of the stock has gone. You'll notice it's busy today, but you'll notice a lot of, we've got good deep stocks of things, because this is the start of a journey. Now, mica powders on the top of your cakes. All the different moulds that you've been buying, we're going to be able to use them in different sets. So we've got 2 sets of mica, Shop Royal for the really strong colours, and Shop Noble for the brighter, more rich colours. So if you'd like to go for either one of those, in the set, you are getting 25 colours, and they're $24.99. So that works out at £1 a colour. And the reason that we like the bags for this is you can put your brush in it and shake it off, whereas with a pot, you've got to try and tap it off and it's a little bit harder to get it off. Right, our lovely Amanda is working with the candle paint. I'm going to let her show you what she's doing, and then maybe we could do a recap, Amanda.
Yes.
And could you talk us from start to finish?
Absolutely, of course I can.
Okay, and I'm going to be dead cheeky and eat my sandwich.
You eat your sandwich. So, please do. That you can't have that. That's hot chocolate. That's
Oh, no.
candle.
Has Lewis got his? So if that's Lewis,
Oh, I'll go and find one.
yeah, okay, that's yours.
So-
I'll have that one.
On this one, all I'm using is the candle paint, okay? And this is the brand new candle paint, which is the matte, okay? These are the new ones from Cadence. Now, you've all seen when you have these, okay, they are silicone. Now, you've seen all the pretty wrappers, haven't you? Where there's hundreds of pretty wrappers that you can get. They're all beautifully coloured. Maybe you were doing this for a gift for somebody. It could be for a baby shower and you're making little candles for them all to be able to take home a baby shower candle. Now, all I'm using is the candle paint, picking it up, pop it on here, and you can see just one coat has covered that wax. Just like that, okay? That's now painted. So that is now any colour that you can actually want, okay? So if you don't want to use your candle dye in the basis of your colour, rather than wasting your dye, then paint it, okay? And the super thing is you can actually paint the bases as well, so they all look the same colour, which is fantastic. So that is that. I'm just going to sit that to one side.
Amanda,
You're
just
laughing.
while you're placing that and getting it ready, I've got a couple of questions. So first of all, Pam just took us in the shower.
We've been in the shower again with Pam.
Has everybody
we very
got
often go
theirs?
in the Pam. shower.
Hannah, is everybody right? Okay. Yeah, so we've been in the shower with Pam. But we also had a question. Why has the melting pot got 2 different heat settings?
Brilliant, okay?
Really good
so
question.
one is just for speed, okay? Whatever you do, whether you're using, because we use them for melting the soap and the candle wax. What I do, mine's off now. As soon as my wax or my soap, because they've all got different melting point temperature, okay? So number 2 is if you just want to speed it up, but I very rarely ever use the second heat setting, very, very rarely. And I've had this switched on melted it all. It's now been off the whole time we've been on, but it's still melted wax. If you want to have a little look in there, Lewis, there's no heat in there. But because this has got, what's the word? Insulated. Because this is insulated, I don't have to have it switched on now. It's warmed, it's melted, it will stay like that for some considerable time, okay? So please, okay. We've only got one left.
Oh dear, okay, we've only got one. Right, guys, so this is the thing about a melt pot.
Yep.
If we give you one setting, and we could, because you can get them and they're cheaper.
One setting.
But that's not gonna work for the journey. If you need to, let's say you put all your wax in and you want to melt the outside of the wax quickly, it's a bit like boiling a saucepan. You know, you've got different reasons to have different temperatures on your cooker. Same thing here. Number 2 is hot. It's going to melt it. It's going to almost let it like bubbles. Number 1, it's like keeping it simmering, and turned off, it just keeps it warm. So you've got those different settings. And then as you go on the journey, the thermometer helps us then make sure that we judge the right temperature. Does that make sense?
We already know the little plastic things, the
Plastic things.
the plastic things that we've got that have got sections in. Please help me.
The ice cube thingy.
No.
Plastic things that have got.
They've
right,
got a lid.
this is another one of our quiz. Our plastic things have got
With the lid.
sections
It's got
in it.
sections and it's got a lid on. What are those? What are those? They're for candles and they are
Plastic
They
things.
smell and you like them.
Oh, wax melts.
Thank you. See, It's all about the charades in the office nowadays, I'm afraid. We play charades all the time about that. So when I already know, because I did this, I made the mistake. I thought, oh, I'll just warm it up and tip it in. I melted my first one. So don't do that.
Oh,
so
yes.
then I had a few tests.
Hang on a minute. Let me explain to them now, because now I know what you're doing. Right, so we have these little clamshells. That's what you mean.
Oh, there
that
we
your
go.
wax melts go in.
Yes.
If you put it in when the wax is super hot, you will, especially if it's been on number 2, you will melt the clamshell.
You do.
That's what Amanda's trying to tell you. So we need different temperatures so that we can control how we manage the wax. Now, Amanda, we're getting a lot of questions about colour.
Colour, easy.
Right, so can you talk us through?
Yes.
You've got dye, you've got powder,
Yes.
and you've got paint.
You have.
So can we mix, first question is, can we mix all 3 into liquid wax?
I haven't tested the paint, but I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay,
Because at the end,
I
it's
can
just
tell
a
you,
dye.
you can.
It's just
Well,
a
shall we do
colouring.
it?
Yes, let's
Let's
do it.
do some.
So I've got my little cups. Get yourself
Oh,
lots of cups.
swirled in the...
Yes. Swirls. Like, you know, like you do your icing, your vanilla icing, and then you pull the thing through the top and you leave stripes. It's called something, but I don't know what it is.
Marbling.
Thank you.
Swirls in the whipped cream.
Yes.
Right, we've had loads of people join us who've missed the whipped
morning,
cream.
everybody.
You need to share that again. I'm so sorry.
I'm just going to, I'll put some in here. I'm not going to whip it because it needs to cool a little.
Congratulations, everyone can have it.
Yeah, milk pot is now fully allocated. So I'm going to leave that in there to cool down because it just needs to cool down a little bit, almost until it's probably going a little bit more milky. So add in your colourants. Always have myself some pots. Silicone ones that I think we're already sourcing, so we've got them. We're going to try and bring to you. Now, we've got variations. We've got our paint, we've got our mica, and we've also got the colourants. Now, these colourants are brilliant because they're only little bottles, but oh my word, they are incredibly pigmented, okay? Now, to do a cake slice and to have this much colour, as in it dries like this, let me show you how many drops you put in. Okay, so I'm in a cup. That's all I'm going to put in there. That's all I need for a whole slice. That is it. And you'll see in a second when I actually, and when I'm pouring, I always take the plug out. Okay, hold it flat. I always take the socket out because then I'm not fighting with the wire. Okay, so I'm going to pick that up. If you come close and watch, as soon as the wax hits, look at the colour. Don't need a lot at all. Very, very little. And you can play with your colours. So what I've been doing is I've had myself a little book. And when I've been making strawberry flavoured or lemon or Victoria's sponge or red velvet, I think I've given you all the answers. Nearly. I've played with the colourants and played with how many drops I've actually put in, okay? That's all I've done with it. And this is as little as you need, okay? And then, when I've got something like this, I put a little pinch on it like that, a little spout, and I dribble it in. Just like that. So that is a full cake slice. Okay, that's all I need. And I only knew it because I've practiced with it, and as you can see, I've been making lots. However, if you colour it and only put a little bit in the bottom, you end up with something that looks like this, which is your cheese slice. Or, if you do it a different colour, it's your rolled icing that fits perfectly back on top of your slice if you want it to be icing. So you don't even have to make the icing actually fits the slice that you've made.
So where that is has got a slight crack in it.
It's only because I've pulled it out too quick.
Yeah. Can you warm it up and
You
make
can.
it?
Absolutely, you can warm it back through. yeah, just warm it through, and even just sometimes, just with the heat of your finger, you can mould it back in place. Absolutely you can. But then you've got all your different coloured ones. So I just poured the smallest amount, as you can see there, okay? And then that has made my icing that goes on top. Or you can then mix your fondant, your whipped wax, pop that on, and then put your fondant icing on top as well. It is amazing. Now, some of the other things that you can do as colourant, I've shown you the paint. That candle paint is dry, okay? So now we've got a lovely, it looks like it's actually got a wrapper on there, and that's the lovely star. So that's your star moulds, okay? So that's your paint. That's your matte one. Then you've got your dye that I'd put a couple of drops in, and you've seen how intensely pigmented it can be. It really is, okay? Now I'm going to add, we're experimenting, okay? I'm going to put a little stick in there, pop it in the bottom. I'm going to use this to actually mix, okay? So I'm going to pop that there, take my wax in here, and then I'm going to quickly mix it. Lovely. And I've got a really nice pale pink wax now. Can you see in the bottom of there? How nice that is. That is really lovely. And the reason why we're asking you, please use the stuff that we're bringing you, as in the candle paint, the candle inks, the candle dyes, because they are safe to burn, okay? Mica is fine, okay? You can use that as well. But please use the ones that we're giving you. Now, Stephanie said earlier that I did try an experiment with something else because it was to hand, and to be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered to go and find it, the other stuff. I used some soap dye, didn't work. But that is now mixed into there, and that will be a really lovely pale pink colour when I actually take that out. How cool is that? It doesn't look very much at the moment, but it will be a lovely pink. So that is the one with the paint. Then, what was the other one? The mica. Now, the micas, when you actually pop it in and set it, it's like this, okay? That was in that way up, and I've now got, it looks like it's the top of a cake that's come out the oven, which is lovely. However, when you have now got, bear with, I need the right brush because I've had it in here. Can anybody see it? Bear with. Put your glasses on, man. You might be able to see it. There we are. Found it. So this is why I made my white chocolate with my white paint. And then when you've got your micas, okay, in your chocolate, it settles. However, just by going in to your mica powders, I can now add mica and paint because it sticks beautifully to the wax. Look at that. So you can colour with your mica powders as well. How lovely is that? So that is now your decoration that you're going to pop on top of your cakes. Aren't they brilliant? It's just amazing. I can't even begin to tell you. Sometimes when I've been working with these, I've literally squealed because it's like, oh my days, I need to show somebody that that is working fantastic. So imagine now, just pop in my little chocolate. Let me turn that round. Would you like a cupcake, Hannah? Would you like a cupcake? And it's got a lovely chocolate on it for you. And they really do look so edible. You are all going to, with the tools that we're bringing you, and we say this quite a lot, if you've got the right tools, you've got the right equipment to make this work is fantastic. So you are all, every single one of you can make this at home. How fantastic is that? Just imagine gifting these to a friend and they get that out and you get cake slice boxes. You can get boxes that are cake slice boxes and you gift it and you do all the lovely pretty outside and they take it out and that is what that you're actually giving. Isn't that just stunning? And it smells amazing.
So everybody, Just a couple of health and safety things just to cover. So first of all, on the website there is a little safety label about candles. That's the first thing. And then our lovely Avril, who does have a candle business, which is has also made some really valid comments that we need to highlight too.
Okay.
So the Candle Makers Guild or Association, there's loads of information online about all this stuff. So please make sure you check it out, particularly if you're somebody who is going to sell them. Now, in my mind, this is gifting because when we get given loads of candles in a year. I mean, it's the first thing we've all done. I gave Mel a candle for her birthday this week. We all share them with each other.
We do.
But the value of seeing this in terms of how much time it's taken somebody, how much love they've put into it, rather than just it is a bought candle. Actually, and there's a skill attached to it too, and a craft, and it makes it more, and also the wow factor. So from a gifting perspective, as long as the person you're giving it to has got a little bit of common sense, the most important things that we need to make sure is that we're not targeting the children's audience, because children don't recognise the difference between different things. If there's a chocolate on the top, they're going to try and pick it off and eat it.
Of course they are.
So just bear all that in mind. But if you are thinking about selling candles, check out the rules and regulations, as we should with any other small business. And it's interesting because I had an experience, I'll tell you this little story. Had an experience this week with a small business who, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it. So, you know, in our country, businesses need to get to a certain size before they become VAT registered. But one of the dangers then is, because you then suddenly have to pay a tax, and the business pays that tax regardless. It's not an option. You can't just not do it. It happens. It then changes the price points of the product. So I would urge anybody that is starting a small business to do their research right at the very beginning. And if there's anybody out there that's one of our lovely viewers that has in their mind got a small business that they're either running or want to start, I'm going to put this out that I would offer personally to give you an hour of time over the phone to answer any questions or direct you to the right professional organisation, because it's really important you do it right. We try and bring you the best quality products. We partner. We were talking to a company yesterday that won't be on the channel till probably the end of September, October. But we were talking to them and said, they've got brilliant product. We said, it's so important that you want to and you believe the same ethos that we do, that the customer is the most important thing, that the product has to satisfy the customer's needs. And those of you that have had anything to do with our customer service will know that we try really, really hard. And I'm not going to say we get it right all the time, you know. We had a thing yesterday, we got the price wrong. If we'd sold all that stock at that price, we wouldn't be paying the wages this month. And we overshare. I'll give you that. We probably overshare. But you know what you're getting. You get what you get. We're all eating bacon sandwiches. It's Saturday morning. Hope you've got one too. Lovely Hannah's wearing her compression socks.
Another compression sock.
Yeah.
Shark sock.
Yeah.
Baby
You know,
sharks.
we do what we need to do because we're not about being this slick thing where everything gets put right behind the scenes. We want to be real. This is the real thing, and this is how it is. So, do you know what? Thank you for actually flagging that for us, because if it hadn't have been flagged, we would have just missed sharing that extra little bit of information. So really, really important. Just guys, you know, that all those little things. April's just put, I used to make primitive sugar cookie candle melts. When we would sell at a craft booth, people would think that they were good enough to eat. We should have had to tell them to display them or be broken up and put in a melter. A gentleman started to take a bite, but we then had to put up a sign to say it's not edible for sure. Avril, thank you for sharing your
Bless.
professional experience. That's what this is about. It's about community. Right, Manda, what are we up to now?
So I've actually gone on to my metallic paints.
Wow.
I'm giving my cupcake bases a metallic look and feel. How cool is that? And that has gone on with one coat. I love this. Now, something I just want to quickly share with you. You may have seen this in a lot of places, okay? And this is a different candle. So if I go like that, and then I do it again, okay, you can actually make a tower and paint these different colours and have a wick coming through on top as well. So even with your shapes, you can do a lot more with them than what you may think. I would have a wide base so it doesn't, so you've got a substantial base to it. But I want to share you this now. So there is my mixture, okay. I'm just going to pop in a little bit more warm wax, like that, and mix it in, okay, just so you can see it's not quite set. Now really, I would like to have done it a little bit sooner than this, but you're going to see how quick this works, okay? There we go. That is now my icing for my cupcakes. How cool is that? That is your whipped wax, and that's easy as it is. Now, don't worry when you're looking at this and thinking, my word, what's all that? Pop it in here, scrape it all off. It all just falls away. And the one thing that I love about the candle making, there's no waste. You gather it all back up and you use it again. It's phenomenal. I'm really excited about making a cheesecake.
Right, everybody. So, Manda's just told you. I'm just going to give you the answers. Make sure
Sorry.
you typed it with the correct spelling, everybody, because it's we don't pick the winner. The application in the computer picks the winner, but it'll only select from people with the correct answers. So, cheesecake. Our caterpillar. Our, what type of cake is this? Chocolate cake. Our
Victoria.
And our velvet. Okay, so they're all your answers. Right, I'm just going to remind you of a couple of quick things. So, if you would like our slice mould that we've got here, shop mould, that actually is $19.99.
$14.99.
$14.99, I beg your pardon. If you'd like our wax liquid colours, you've got warm, shop warm, that is $18.99, and shop cool is also $18.99. They're all sold out. Our gel wax, our candle gel. If you want to make ice cubes, our candle gel, shop gel, you're going to get 500 grams, approximately 500 grams for $17.99. If you would like to have Lewis's bacon sandwich, shop bacon, it's priceless. You can't afford it.
Bless him.
If you would like
To shop Lewis.
Shop Lewis. Oh, there's a lot of shopping Lewis, I'll tell you. If you'd like beeswax and soy wax, get both of those together. Shop bundle.
Have you got your mic on this, Stephanie?
Oh no, it's my pocket. No, it's not. It's
What
my
have
mic
you done
on.
with it?
I took it off because I was eating.
It's
my
on your
bacon
pocket. It is on your pocket.
I was eating my bacon sandwich. Oops. Didn't think you wanted to hear me chumping. Right, so we've got these two shop bundle. You have got a £5 saving. Don't miss out on getting those. If you want our little cupcake, silicone cupcake moulds, shop mould.
Oh, hold on, sorry, I can't find it.
Right, come in.
Cakes.
Shop cakes. No, shop cupcake. $12.99. If you want the multi-shaped ones, shop shape $9.99. And make yourself these. Please do the whipped wax. It's such a fun thing to do.
It really is.
Right, how much time have we got left? We got a mixer. Have we got any mixers left?
A couple.
Shop mixer. We've got mixers. Shop mix. Shop mix.
We'll draw the winner.
A winner.
Winner
Winner chicken dinner.
Susan Froome.
Susan, you are going to get 2 cake
2
slices.
cases.
Don't eat them because they're not edible.
No, please don't eat them.
Right, I'm going to be back with the funniest show that you could ever watch and want to see.
And I'm going to be sat watching on the sidelines.
Because it's going to be hilarious. And our lovely guest who's come in has got a good sense of humour.
Brilliant.
And it's a blinking good job too. We'll see you in a minute.
Check out your
Bye.
baskets.